Hi and welcome back to Gaggia TV. Today we're not going to talk about coffee.
Yes.
Because we can do other things.
About? What are we going to talk
about? We're going to talk about hot chocolate.
Okay.
Now obviously there's a traditional way of making hot chocolate, which is something I've done for many years, which is drinking chocolate, steam the milk.
Yeah.
But Mr. Beadle here has come across a revolutionary way of making some hot chocolate.
No, I actually saw it on an internet site. I think it was about Italian chocolate, and they were doing it with in a pan, putting it on the stove, and heating it, and it took a fair amount of time to actually do that.
It's a lot thicker consistency, Italian hot chocolate.
Italian hot chocolate is really
Stand
thick.
your spoon up in it almost. Almost.
And it's fantastic. I quite like it. And I thought, why not we try it with a normal coffee machine, because it has got steam, it has got, you can heat it. So that's what I tried. And
so we've got the Classic, the new 2019 Classic again, with the fantastic mega steamer on the side there, semi-professional steamer there. And what have you got, ingredients, and tell us, Delia,
I have got some dark chocolate for this, and I have actually used about half of this dark chocolate.
And this is bog standard,
basic.
It's just basics cooking chocolate. It's not cooking chocolate, it's chocolate. It's not this flavouring. It's proper chocolate.
It's dark chocolate,
standard.
So I've not really gone for anything expensive.
No.
Just ordinary chocolate from a supermarket. And I have broken them down into small pieces.
Correct.
So I'm going to put them in first into a jug.
That's quite a lot of chocolate.
That's quite a lot of chocolate.
About 50 grams of chocolate, that, isn't it? Is it 100 grams in the packet, isn't it? Yeah.
It's 150 grams.
150, so that's 70 grams of chocolate.
75 grams.
Okay.
I will put some sugar in.
Just in case it's not sweet enough, we'll add a little bit more sugar.
Dark chocolate is not really sweet. So, I mean, Italian chocolate is quite sweet. Actually.
Okay.
This is cornflour. So a little bit of cornflour to thicken it.
Okay.
And then add your milk.
Okay. Semi-skimmed milk.
This is the first time I'm doing a cookery program.
It is,
with a coffee machine.
Here's one we did earlier, you should be saying now by now.
So I've actually filled it with milk to about that sort of level, as I normally do for milk.
Correct.
So let's try getting a little bit of steam there. And again, the same principle I apply, just put the end of the steam arm just below the level and open it up fully. And this might need a little more of your input, because we are doing it on a steam, coffee machine rather than a pan. So I just mix it with, when it starts to heat up, the chocolate will start to melt. And at that point, if you can actually have a spoon to try and...
You put a bit of air in that, it'll stop screaming at you.
I mean, it doesn't really matter with this, because you're not going to froth the milk. You want to actually heat the milk. So by immersing it fully, you are just heating the milk.
You are,
If it is too loud, I'll get some air in.
That's what I mean. That's what I was saying. I was being subtle. So it's enough to... I mean, obviously, if you break the chocolate up smaller, then there's less to melt. A bit quicker, I guess. So you're going to take the milk to the same sort of temperature as normal, are you?
I want to try and increase the temperature to a level which heats the milk properly and melts the chocolate inside. So you're almost boiling it on this one. It's not the same principle as a coffee, milk for a coffee, because you have already sweetened it as well. So can you see it's nice and dark now?
Pop those up. So I can hear the milk changing and almost boiling now. You've got quite a lot of milk in there. That's is that a litre jug? Nearly a litre jug, that, isn't it? It's 750, is it?
Yeah, 35, is it 30? No, 60 centilitres.
Yeah, it's a big one, isn't it? Yeah. It's bigger than you would normally use on, say, coffee.
Always, just because you're using chocolate,
you've got to get it clean.
This can really stick to it. So forget the chocolate jug for the moment and clean your wand and purge it and get a bit of water in.
I mean, you can see a bit of chocolate residue. You probably can't on the screen, but there's a bit of chocolate residue coming out of the steam one there. So that's what you need to do. Get that water out, and we're completely clean.
So that's nice and clean now. I can forget about that.
You can,
And then I can get a nice consistency of milk. I could have reduced the milk slightly, I think.
There's quite a lot of milk in there,
Yeah. This is not as thick as I normally do,
Okay.
but this is more like a hot chocolate that you would have with your breakfast.
Yeah. I don't
want to
normally
try
have
that?
hot chocolate with my breakfast, but you know what I mean.
But it can be thicker if you actually try and reduce
It's very,
the amount.
very
of milk.
intense, the chocolate.
It is. It is.
It is very, yeah. Much more intense than the powder machine.
It's very much like an Italian chocolate.
Yeah, very much so,
It's
yeah.
really thick and.
And I suppose
solid.
could you get a little bit more in there if you wanted it a bit frothier? You could get it a little bit
You
frothier.
can do. You
Maybe.
can do.
If you wanted it to be.
I wouldn't bother too much about frothing the milk,
No.
you know, to get froth
No.
for this kind of thing, because it needs to be nice and thick throughout. And if you reduce the amount of milk, you could probably, or maybe slightly increase the corn flour just to thicken it
Sure.
a bit more. But that is perfect for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice taste. Yeah.
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 So
So I
that's,
thought, what would it challenge, Raj? It's okay making hot chocolate, but my daughter's been on about making white hot chocolate.
okay,
So I've got some white hot chocolate. So we're going to do a quick switch,
right.
and then we're going to try it and see.
Okay,
We've never
I
done
have
this
never
before,
tried
so-
an hot- white
So
hot
if it doesn't
chocolate.
work, we'll cut that bit out and
Yep.
we'll end the video a minute ago. But no, we should try it. We're going to try it with some hot white chocolate again.
Very good.
Okay.
Actually, Nick gave me some white chocolate.
I did.
Again, it's the same sort of, supermarket
Standard
stuff.
supermarket
Yeah.
chocolate. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to put that in.
Again, probably about 70, 75 grams, something like
Yeah, about the same as before.
that. Yep.
And I've got some sugar,
Yep.
about the same,
Couple of teaspoons of
About
sugar, maybe.
maybe
Or
a
teaspoon.
tablespoon,
Yeah.
and about the same
Corn flour,
corn
yeah.
flour.
Yeah, I'm quite
And-
interested that you don't actually taste the corn flour, which is quite good, because you need to
No.
cook the corn flour out if you're using it as
Yeah.
in cooking. You need to cook it out a little bit, and
Yeah.
obviously there's quite a lot of heat with the steaming arm.
So I put some semi-skimmed milk.
Yep,
Again, just purge it slightly.
probably about 6 ounces of milk in there, something like that. Sound like a cookery channel, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's it, yeah.
I might become the expert in.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
So I'm just going to heat it as I normally do.
Yeah.
And as I said before, there are pieces of chocolate there.
Yeah, quite
So that
large
means
chunks
that
actually.
once it starts to heat up, it starts to melt.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's good to actually just give it a,
Just agitate it a little
Stir.
bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because you're trying to. So can you see that it's
Yeah.
actually melting now?
Yeah, yeah. As I say, you're cooking off the corn flour, I guess, and obviously melting the chocolate
Yeah.
and getting the temperature up to a little bit hotter than normal. You say sort of 70,
So
75 degrees.
it's
maybe.
quite noisy because I'm not letting any air in. I'm just
Yeah.
going to heat the milk.
Yeah.
Really. If you wanted to get some air in, then it will reduce it. But I'm not really
Bothered
wanting
about the
to
froth, no.
froth milk.
No. I noticed we've got 2 extra large glasses here. I don't know whether they're for me or somebody else. But I'll settle for a small glass.
I'm sure it'll go.
It'll go, yeah. Again, the point of the corn flour, this is a thicker drink rather than a normal hot chocolate that you would make, where it's traditionally just hot chocolate in milk, and you could always add a flavouring to that as well. I guess you could add a flavouring to this if you wanted
can do
a
that
syrup
as
in it
well.
as well. That might
Yeah.
replace the sugar content that you put in as well.
Again, as I normally do,
Yeah.
I normally clean it first straight away from,
Yeah.
after frothing the milk. But this is more important because
Much more
there's
important,
chocolate
yeah,
in there.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to get a bit of
Yeah,
water through as well.
just purge the wand, make sure it's right. And there we go. Lovely. Easy as that.
So it's now ready.
It is ready. Taste test
This
coming
is
up. Yep.
nice and thick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good, yeah.
So let's put that in. I mean, it'll be quite nice to actually try it with coffee as well,
Yeah, sure.
I think.
Yeah, looks thick and hot.
So that's your white chocolate. What
That's
do you
very
think?
nice. Yeah, it's very nice. Sweet.
Right.
Quite
and is
sweeter.
your daughter going to?
I think she'll like that. Yeah, I think obviously with the dark chocolate, you got that, as you said, bitterness with the dark chocolate,
Yes.
which maybe you've not got with the white chocolate. So whether you'd need as much sugar,
It's your choice.
again,
I suppose,
personal taste
choice.
really.
Yeah.
But it's
I haven't
quite a bit
actually
sweeter.
tasted the white chocolate that I.
But very nice, hot, nice.
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
a little bit sweeter. So there we go. So coffee machines aren't just for coffee, you see. You can do all sorts of things with them. And
yes, I shall confess something later on, but not on this particular video, but I do use this for all sorts of things. So,
I know what he's talking about. I actually do know what he's talking about. It's porridge.
So keep watching and you might find some surprises.
Okay, very good. Thanks for watching Gaggia TV. We've got some links down below. You can always visit us at
GaggiaDirect.com.
Indeed. See you
and
again.
our YouTube channel, as usual. Please feel free to comment on our video. So
have
that
a test
quite
and see what you think.
for us to know. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks and bye.